if I'm going to talk about the book, I mean, are you ever going to read it? Are you ever going to listen to it, or what do you think? Because
Let's
I don't.
say
If
let's
it's
say no for the purposes of the conversation. I want to know
okay,
what's different. I must know.
yeah. So I have a friend who had read the book and seen the movie, and she was saying that she liked the book a lot more than the movie, but she understood why they did what they did in the movie. And now after having read the book, I understand what she means, and I bring that up because they did a pretty fantastic job trying to pull in, I think, the ideas that the book conveyed. And the way the book did it was to do some of that in a film format, you'd need more time. It would just be confusing for a viewer. It would be too strange. The movie, I think, to me, covered most of the points that you can. A couple, you want to know just a couple of differences, for
I do.
example?
I'm curious. Yeah.
Okay. So there's no crocodile and there's no bear.
Okay.
There is a spoilers ahead, just for anybody who doesn't want to know these things. Go read the book and watch the movie and then come back. But
Don't come
instead
back.
of
We
a
don't want you.
crocodile, say what?
I said, don't come back. We don't want you.
uh, so instead of a crocodile, there is a dolphin that's swimming kind of inland. I think there's two dolphins, and one of them rolls over near where Natalie Portman's character in the book is walking, and when it kind of turns over, when it rolls, it's got a human eyeball.
Whoa. That's pretty
And
cool.
instead of a bear, it's a boar that comes up against them. If they see it far off, and it just starts charging the four of the group, and then it veers off to the left really fast. So there's no bear and there's no crocodile.
I think boars are scary. Boars
Yeah.
and sea cucumbers.
Yeah, and Subway cucumbers. So,
It's a
yeah.
code name for homeless people who poop on the subway.
Another thing in the book is that there's only four characters that go into the Shimmer, and they have no names. They're just they don't even they never mentions their name. They never mention their names to each other. There's only the psychologist. There were going to be five, so there were going to be a linguist, a psychologist, a biologist, an anthropologist, and a surveyor. But before they all go in, the linguist doesn't get chosen to go in. Something happens in the interview process, and they get kind of kicked out.
So how do they refer to
before
them in
they-
the book then? Do they just say their occupation every time? You need to refer to characters in a story, right? How are they referred to?
Just by their titles.
Oh, okay.
So they don't have this identity of a human, like this person, this full functioning, multifaceted human. It's just a human with a task, and that's it. So,
Right.
And it works. It's never strange. It's totally fine.
Do you get the same then suggestion that those could potentially all be facets of one individual going through a process?
Yeah, I tried to look at the book that way too. Not as much as I did with the movie, but it makes sense. I mean, I would love to read the story again and go back through it with that idea. So I can't really be an authority. I didn't really think of it that way when I was reading the book. But the psychologist is the ringleader.
Mm-hmm.
And one funny thing is that she puts all of the characters under hypnosis before they go in, and she'll suggest things. She'll say phrases to them when they're inside the Shimmer in the book to get them to act a certain way, to keep them calm, or to do these kind of specific tasks.
That's very interesting.
And yeah, and so if you remember at the beginning when they first get through the Shimmer and they kind of wake up 4 days later, they all say, "Oh, how did we get here? How long have we been here? I don't remember coming through. I don't remember anything after entering." But
Okay.
you don't have to read the book to know that stuff.
Right.
But I bring that up because it explains why Jennifer Jason Leigh's character Ventress says annihilation when she's down in that womb kind of.
I thought they just
space
wanted to
beneath the
squeeze the movie
lighthouse.
title in there. That she said it for another reason.
Yeah, and it's fine. It works. It's and the the way that she does it in the book is different than the way she does it in the movie, and I think the way they do it in the movie it adds a little bit more interest. Like there's more to think about because of the way she does it.